Now, right off the gate, you're going to start with one of the most important elements you must put in your thumbnails and in your titles. It's called curiosity, guys. Curiosity is very, very important. And there are several ways you can build curiosity around your thumbnails and your title. Now, of course, people are going to click on your thumbnail if they see some form of curiosity. Now, how do you build curiosity in your thumbnail or your title? Number one, open a loop. Opening a loop means make people think about something. For example, you can say something like the top 20 worst Halloween candies. Now, that is a good, curious title or topic you can use in your YouTube videos. Why? Because most people, especially if you're living in America, they celebrate Halloween. And during Halloween, people take a lot of candies. In your title or your thumbnail, you're telling them the top 20 Halloween candies they should never eat or never buy. So from that title alone, people already start to get curious. Which are these top 20 candies I should not buy during Halloween? Because for most people, they know they can buy any candy anytime, any place they want. But when you're telling them that there are some 20 that they should never ever buy, that creates a good loop and gives them a high curiosity to make them click onto your video and watch. Another way you can build curiosity, guys, is to talk about the future. Right now, of course, we're talking about the future of cryptocurrency and digital currency. Just so some few weeks ago, the Luna digital currency went down. People are now speculating what the future holds for cryptocurrency and digital currency. So talking about something of the future, something that people want to invest in right now and maybe keep their money and see what the results are going to be in the future, is a great way to capture people's curiosity. Right now, people care so much about cryptocurrency and where it's going to in the next few coming days. Now, another way to open curiosity on people's mind is to challenge assumptions. There are several assumptions that people have pegged on their belief, their culture, their traditions. For example, several assumptions on dating, several assumptions on losing weight, several assumptions as far as getting sick is concerned. So you can come out with several assumptions and try and challenge those assumptions in a video. Of course, the video must be compelling enough for people to watch through until the end. But first of all, you must start with the title and the thumbnail, and that is what we're talking about right now in this video tutorial. Next, unveil a secret. The top 5 secrets that Pentagon doesn't want you to know. How about that? The top 10 or top 5 secrets Pentagon does not want you to know. Now, everybody, of course, likes to speculate around what's going on in the Pentagon because it's one of the pillars of the American defense and security forces. So if you can give us some secrets that goes in and around the walls of Pentagon, people will be glad to want to know. People will be curious to want to know what are these top 5 confidential information that you have to show them in your video. Of course, the next one is use contrast. Contrast works all the time, and contrast builds a lot of curiosity in and around your thumbnails and your title. So before and after is a good contrast. Results a good contrast. Whatever way you can come up with contrast, guys, please use contrast in all your videos. Here's an example of a thumbnail that uses curiosity so well. Now, of all my time on YouTube, I've never seen such a good, compelling thumbnail. That's why I put it first. This is a thumbnail from probably a YouTube channel called Goldcast Rise. It's a news outlet. And the title of, even before we look at the title, guys, let's look at the picture of the woman, the mature woman on this thumbnail. If you look closely, this woman is not happy. This woman, there's something going on and she's really probably in not good moods, as you can see. And of course, there's one rule that always works in the media. If it bleeds, it leads. If something is negative, it always comes the first in every news bulletins. So of course, the lady is not happy. The lady looks saddened by something. And then if you look closely, there's also another image of an authority figure. Now here, the authority figure is the police officers in uniform. And as you can see from that other caption inside the thumbnail, the police officer are brutally manhandling some teenage black kid. So already there is a lot of things going on here. Someone can talk about racism. Someone can talk about mishandling of civilians by the authorities, which are the police persons in this picture. From the thumbnail alone, using the pictures, there's a lot of curiosity that builds in the minds of people going to see this thumbnail. And it's going to make people to click on it because the picture is telling a lot, but you still want to know much more about what's going on. Somebody can conclude that probably the teenager being manhandled by the police officer in the picture is maybe the son of this woman. So already a lot is going on even right now in my mind if I look at the thumbnail of this picture. But even to make the thumbnail look better, the person included some words with the thumbnail. And this is what they said: the most dangerous school in America. The most dangerous school in America. Remember, he didn't just say the dangerous school in America. He added an important term there, most. Of course, this is very subjective, but at the same time, it really gives it the final push for somebody to click on it. Because what you want to do is you want to try and push somebody to the edge where he has no option but to click onto your video and watch. Another thing we notice here, guys, and of course, I'm taking through, as you're going through this, you're getting the luxury of understanding the psychology behind having compelling thumbnails. Of course, we're talking about the pictures, now we're talking about the words on the thumbnail. And the words of the thumbnail, as you can see, they are in bold. So you must make sure, guys, that your words in the thumbnails are always in bold. The next thing that you can see see from the thumbnail, before you look at the title, guys, is that the word dangerous and school is in a different color. And this is so important when you're doing the words on your thumbnail. The most important word, or the most intriguing, or the words that you think are going to pack a punch, make sure they're in different color from the other words. Now here is used orange, light orange, which is not bad. I could have used red, because red just makes it pop out even more. But still, it's awesome. So let's look at the title of this thumbnail. Here was the title. The title was The Last Hope for the Most Dangerous School in America. Now, of course, the title alone tells a lot. It's about the last hope. Curiosity right there. And then the most dangerous school in America. So the most dangerous. People love to see the most, the biggest, the tallest, the best. People love when they get associated or they see something in and around those particular words. So try and use those words, and we're going to see more of these words as we go along in this presentation. Now let's look at how many views this particular thumbnail got, or video got. So this video got 60,000 views in 1 month, which is quite high, being that most of us get like 20 views, 30 views in the first 1 month. But this video got 60,000 views in the first 1 month, which is quite good. And so why did this title and thumbnail work? So why did it work? Number one, this of course curiosity, which we're talking about. We're talking about curiosity as our first point here. And we're saying that the word the last hope opens a loop and makes you wonder what the last hope is. So it opens a loop and makes you wonder what the last hope is. And then there is negativity here, guys. The negativity is one of the top 10 elements you're going to look at to make your videos go viral. But of course, from here you can always see what negativity is. Negativity is all about bringing the negativity in every video. Again, if it bleeds, it leads. Most dangerous school brings in a little fear and makes the title more interesting. And of course there is fear, and then there's authority from the officers who are inside the thumbnail. Now guys, from this first example alone, I'm sure you already have so many points to note anytime you're going to create the next thumbnail and title. But it's just getting better, guys. We just gotten started. There is still much more coming, so let's keep going. How would I have rated this thumbnail? So for me, I give this thumbnail a 9.5 out of 10. Now, I don't know how you will have rated this thumbnail. Please give your ratings below in the description section, and then we know how will you rate this thumbnail. Will you give it a 7.5? Will you give it a 9.9? I don't know. I give it a 9.5 because it's an amazing thumbnail, and it was also accompanied by a highly clickable title. Okay, let's look at some other examples here of titles and thumbnails that build curiosity in the minds of the viewers. Now, of course, this is the thumbnail here. This thumbnail got 462,000 views in 1 month. This is just super cool. I hope someday you or me can get some of these views in the next coming few weeks or months by using these techniques I'm going to give you in this video. This video got 462,000 views in 1 month. Why did this thumbnail do so well? Of course, I'm sure the video also is good, but we're focusing today majorly on the title and the thumbnail. Thumbnail shows a man who is laughing hysterically and his eyes are closed. Then there are those Pokemon cards. There are those Pokemon cards on the thumbnail, and the Pokemon cards, they have some amazing drawings there which are also intriguing and curiosity driving. And then there is an arrow pointing to the Pokemon cards. Now, if you don't know what Pokemon is a game that people have to play. Most teenagers, even adults, play the game. But nobody actually buy the Pokemon cards. But he says here he bought Pokemon cards. So let's look at the title. So now the title says, I buy weird Pokemon card bundles on Etsy. So again, Pokemon card is a game that people have to play, but nobody buys Pokemon cards, but he bought them on Etsy. Now Etsy, I think it's an e-commerce store in the United States of America. So that is the title, that is the thumbnail. Now, of course, we are going to talk about arrows, having arrows in thumbnails. Again, arrows work magic on your thumbnail. So if you can please put or use arrows in your thumbnails, use them. As you can see from this particular thumbnail, it's a bit different from the other one. Why? Because this thumbnail did not have any wordings or any words on the thumbnail itself. It just had a picture of this guy laughing hysterically, and then an arrow pointing to the Pokemon cards, which is just compelling without even the words. Of course, there's so many thumbnails outside there. We don't have any words, but from the picture themselves, they make people want to click and watch the video. So that is another thing to keep in mind. Let's look at this hook, this particular technique or element in action. So here's some of the example of putting curiosity in action. Here is a title a title you can use on your YouTube. Number one, the last hope for YouTube beginners. Of course, there's several YouTube beginners on YouTube right now. And not just on YouTube, several beginners on almost every field. At any particular time in our lives, there is always thousands of people who are just getting started with that thing. Be it playing a piano, be it swimming lessons, be it fishing, be it karate, be it taekwondo, any sport, guys. There is always somebody starting and is a complete new beginner. So for my case, because I teach mostly on how to do YouTube and how to get views and subscribers on YouTube, I'll say something like the last hope for YouTube beginners. That is of course a highly clickable title. Even if I put that on my thumbnail, all YouTube beginners will want to know what is their last hope for them. The last hope word there really builds curiosity and gives them something to start thinking around, that what is this last hope that this man is talking about. I hope you're getting the point right here. Let's look at another example. For all the good and bad reasons, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp have been trending. And of course, a title that came into my mind is Amber Heard's last chance in the defamation trial. I hope you're aware that Johnny Depp and Amber Heard just had their defamation trial, and Johnny Depp, I think, won the case. Look at this title here, Amber Heard's last chance. So if you're a fan of Johnny Depp or Amber Heard, whatever it is you want to know, what's her last chance in the defamation? Do you see how I'm building curiosity using this title, guys? That's what you want to think around when you're building curiosity in the minds of your potential viewers and listeners on YouTube. Let's look at another example here. So we're going to look at different examples here so that I can enable you to start thinking through how to come up with the titles and thumbnails when you're doing your YouTube. So just stick around, guys. For this video, guys, you're going to know a lot in terms of thumbnails and YouTube and getting those views on YouTube. Another good title here that came on my mind is the secret money saving rule I learned in Japan. Now, who doesn't want to make more money? Everybody wants to make more money, guys. Japan is an authority figure, so of course I'm seeing here the authority. Secret, of course, curiosity, guys. There's curiosity, guys, because the secret money saving rule I learned in Japan. So this person basically is telling you a secret that you can use to save money, and this secret came from an authority country called Japan. Of course, Japan is one of the first world countries, and everybody will want to associate with Japan as far as saving money is concerned. I'm sure their domestic saving is quite high. Now, I hope, guys, you're getting this thing as we go. Another one here, do this to get him hooked in early stages of dating. Just before I look at this title, guys, the world or everything around you and me revolve around three main things, and that is our health. So everybody is concerned about their health, whether having a good body, getting rid of diabetes, getting rid of cancer, getting rid of high blood pressure, or losing some weight, or having a flat tummy. These things bother a lot of people, almost everybody at all times. So in terms of health, then in terms of wealth, people are concerned about their wealth. So these are the three pillars, guys. The first one is health, the next one is wealth. Everybody, if not all of us, want to make more money at least, so that we are able to afford that vacation, we're able to afford that nice car, the designer clothes, and whatever we want to do, we're able to afford for our families and our children. And then the last pillar is in terms of relationship and love. Majority of us are either in love or out of love or looking for love. People are getting married every day. People are divorcing every day. So things in and around love and relationship, of course, get tons and tons of views on YouTube. So anything you're doing, please make sure you have those three things in your mind. Is your video about health? Is your video about wealth? Or is your video about relationship and love? Be thinking through around these particular pillars of life. So this next topic is on relationship, dating. So this is relationship and love. And this title says, do this to get him hooked in the early stages of dating. High curiosity right there. So many people want to know how to date. This is a good title to go with. As I'm finishing on curiosity, guys, here, these AIs are about to revolutionize biology. So artificial intelligence right here that are about to revolutionize biology. People love change as much as they don't want to change, but people love it when, oh, there is a change that is coming, even if it will not materialize, but people love to hear about the change that is coming. So that is on curiosity. The next one is deep desire. Hello, friends. I hope you have enjoyed that. You have just watched few of the viral video elements that will make your video go viral. And if you have enjoyed that, then click right here to enjoy the full and edited version of the 10 viral video elements that will make your video go viral on YouTube. It's all about increasing your click-through rate and getting millions of views. So click right here and enjoy the full version of the viral video elements.